teabagging next to the side.
You know, so you guys, y'all act like you ain't seen fucking shield drones before and shit. Get over it.
Save my friend.
Sorry, man.
If you were to ask someone about Amazon Fury Part 3, you'd probably get an answer from a crowd that fiercely disliked the DLC that you'll think they're out for the dev's head, or the crowd who seems so overpositive that you'll probably offer them some lipstick and some knee pads. With Amazon Fury Part 3 releasing past Thursday on the 17th, completing what the content has to offer so far, I'll give my unbiased review of what I think of the new long-awaited DLC that it has to offer. Is it the DLC we've been waiting for? Is it a lackluster? Should I return to the game to play it? Well, let's find out.
Mortal is powerful enough to take my crown?
Your time on the throne is
with
over,
green and blue
old
before I
man.
open the bubble.
If there's one thing that the DCO devs can always get right, it is the story. Amazon Fury Part 3 wraps up as the finale to the trilogy of the series. From discovering Wonder Woman's mother's soul being kidnapped, to fighting Hades and Throne of the Dead, to even discovering this was exactly what someone wanted. Without spoiling for those who care of the story, it wraps up in a believable plot. With that, you can find briefings that give backstory on certain characters throughout the DLC, along with not holding back on introducing God's characters, which I was afraid their license with DC would hold them back. Overall, the story was delivered and done in a believable way. The writers of DCO does an amazing job of putting the story from the past DLCs to make everything make sense, and the voice actors done a well done job to display as these Greek mythologians. Along with the new DLC, we are also introduced with a new gearing system and currency. Instead of best gear dropping from raids, we now have best gear dropping in vendors. This is a new change in the DCO formula in the way things work. First, obtaining and tuning gear now requires a strategy. If you get that shiny new piece of gear, you might want to hold off on tuning it for a bit. With the way tuning works, now it scales up to your CR with the max being 189. So you have green, blue, and purple as the normal droppings, then legendary gear in the vendor, then elite legendary gear that you get once you have a full set of the past gear, and then the collections from raids to obtain to get the OP gear. So starting off as a 175 from the past DLC being the max CR, you'll have to obtain gear, but hold off if it's not the right piece just yet. So for example, having to start off at tuning with chest, legs, back, and waist with your green and blue pieces that you get from the drops. Then the rest followed by green and blue. Then once you have a full set of blue, to start tuning all purples. Then once you got all purples, you start buying the legendary gear, etc, right? So though once I figured it out, everything was simple for me, but that still might leave others confused on when they wonder why their CR isn't increasing, but because they realize that they've been gearing wrong. And boy, those prices. Also modding, the cost to make a mod material, holy shit. You might as well just add eggs and milk to that grocery list. Really, it's clear that this DLC was supposed to go along with the new Stats Matters update that the devs promised on, but for the sake of this video, I won't go deep into it. But there has been reports of people already being CR 188, so it is not required anymore to do raids to get the best gear. Matter of fact, you can just do the duo, and if you want it, since the best gear is in the vendor, this can influence just replaying the content again to decrease your time of getting max CR. Plus with the new gear that drops from the time capsules that equals to purple gear, so yeah.
Yep, well, not that, but it will be.
Now we are here with what we will be doing for the next time a new DLC come out, which is the content. The new DLC includes 3 to 4 open world missions, 1 duo, 1 alert, and 2 raids, each with normal and elite version settings. The open world is new, and with the settings similar to Gotham Under Siege, though it gives a daily sense. So far, it's been cool to me. I don't mind open world missions, rather yet, quite enjoy them. Though it can be annoying if you run across a raid that takes over the joint. Nevertheless, I found the respawn timers to be quick and the objective was well spread out across, so no camping was seen from my experience. Duo and alerts, are new, but fairly easy. Though I don't expect that to be much of a challenge, I did expect for there to be at least some mechanics follow it. Both Duo and Alert has a lack of mechanics, but can be extremely annoying if your group just don't get it, causing a fight to be prolonged when it should have been done 10 minutes ago. Now the raids, Olympus and Gods of Monsters. First, I would like to give credit to the art team of these raids. They done an extremely good job of this DLC environment. You will really believe you're in Olympus if you take the time to just look around. I mean, have anyone ever paid attention to that ceiling in this room? But back to the content. Though rather amazing visually, it is also fairly easy. This is just from experiencing of the normal raids, but I expect the elite to be challenging. But even for normal difficulty, you want to make sure that the players are following a particular set of mechanics to work as a team. There are mechanics, but I can see most being ignored once a group has close to max level of gear. The hardest mechanic I found in this raid is just having to stand in a single file line. So unless your group failed kindergarten and can't comprehend what a line is, with a good group it is possible to beat these raids even at current CR of 175, if your group knows what they're doing, of course.
And technically we are still in Olympus, aren't we?
So, what to say about this DLC in general? Is this the DLC we've been waiting for? Should I come back to DCO because of this? Is this a well done, decent, meh, or straight up shit? Well, it is a decent DLC, but it is a centimeter away from being just meh. Once you realize this is what you're going to be doing for the next however long the devs decide to release the next DLC. Already stated by MEPS that this DLC is planned to last longer than 3 months, and with the new gearing system and overall fairly easy content, I don't think this is worth to come back to DCO if you plan to. Knowing the way DCO works, it surely content will receive a buff or the nerf in the future, but with current AMs and weapon mastery still in the game, a route to easily reach max CR if wanting, and fairly easy content. After some time in Amazon Fury Part 3, you'll realize that it's going to be becoming a chore if you every time you log on to do the content. There isn't much to do, nor the difficulty to be there to justify players playing this for the next 3 months. With the Stats Matters update that was supposed to come with this DLC, it has definitely robbed Amazon Fury Part 3 for its longevity. But if you like Wonder Woman lore, Greek mythology, new environments, doing everything in the feat list, or getting max gear, you will enjoy this. But, you know, this is my review of Amazon Fury Part 3, it's what I think. So, if you was looking for some answers or wanted to see about it, here it goes. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Take care, and I'll see y'all next time. Laters.
So, or the gods could learn to put aside their petty squabbles and deceptions.
Don't hold your breath, Diana. You don't have to be
heard of it.
Athena, goddess of
One degree.
wisdom, to know Olympians will never play nice.
Halla, shiki, hallini, palla. Mini, halla, shini, malla.